Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of talent for getting myself into situations. Actually, I'm not in much of a situation now. I'm working on this Price of Victory, and just watch the last episode. If you're watching on YouTube, go back and watch the previous episode. I'm not going to get into it, but it was funny enough that I gave myself a headache from laughing so hard. Bottom line is I have to come back here for the third time, but with a crane. So I am going to just recover to the garage. Take off the metal. Whoops. Wrong button. I am playing a normal mode game. It's not a new game plus or anything, even though it says easy mode. The reason it's easy mode is because I'm playing with all DLC vehicles. And it's mostly a joke because so many people play hard mode. But I'm pretty new to this game. This is my first playthrough of it, so take off the metal detector. Instead, I need not the log loader crane, this crane. All right, now go back out there again. Let's find an easier way to go this time. I'm going to go the long way around because I think it was easier. It was still not easy, but it was easier. So funny. Oh, so funny. All right, this is easier. If you are new to this is the first episode you watched, I do have, on my homepage, I have a lot of content. I produce 13 videos a week. But on my homepage, you can find, if you go under featured games, you can see SnowRunner is one of my featured games. You can catch up on the last few episodes by going to that playlist. If you want to binge any of the seasons or any of the regions, you can do that by scrolling a little bit farther down on my homepage, and there you will find a whole section on SnowRunner, and those playlists are in order from beginning to end, so you can binge them out pretty easily. Okay, the way to actually go is to go here, I think. Because through here, well, maybe not. No, because there's a big rock there. Okay, I'll go through here. I did this once before. I can stop at this fuel. That's a fuel thing, right? Oh, now it's not going to tell me because I got a thing there. Fuel carrier trailer. Yes. Okay, so I will do this. And this to remind me. What kind of trailer is that? Sideboard trailer. Don't need that. I got a sideboard bed with me. Now it is possible to get through these trees, which is difficult, but not as difficult as the alternative. I can actually get through these trees and get along the river. I think that's what I did last time. But it wasn't easy, so I think I'm going to go this way. Down here. And I know this is a slope, but I think I can make do. I could be wrong about all this. But this is my third trip here. This time is the charm. And you know what? It's going to be so much easier to get the second one of these. Because I'll know that I need to bring the crane. And I don't think I need to bring, I don't think I need to bring the metal detector, actually. The other trucks I have can't attach the metal detector, and this one can't attach the metal detector with a crane. And this one is already fitted with chain tires. The other trucks I have, which is a Zix 612H Mastodon, can't use chain tires. So that's why it's this person's job. This is the GMC Brigadier, which is a very capable truck, but it's a light truck. Certainly light compared to the 6 Mastodon. I hope I didn't lose any viewers because I was laughing too hard. If you want to watch the show live, you get to see everything about a month before it hits YouTube. Go to twitch.tv/rollcage_TV. Twitch is the only place I have an underbar in my ID. You can probably find me pretty much anywhere, any gaming site. I won't answer you, but social medias, Blue Sky, whatever. But, and all of those places were without the underbar. Only on Twitch has an underbar because there was already somebody camped out on the ID without the underbar. And they must have died or something because I offered to pay them lots of money to retire their ID and they never answered my whisper. And Twitch says that they retire IDs, but they haven't retired this guy's ID in 5 years. He hasn't signed on, as far as I can tell. But I think maybe because the guy became affiliate, maybe they don't retire affiliate IDs. I don't know. I never asked Twitch. I could ask. You can't ask Twitch to retire a specific ID, but I think if I ask them, hey, do you still retire IDs? And if so, do you not retire affiliate IDs? Anyway, I've had this same ID with the underbar for 5 years, so if I changed it now, people that are following me will still find me. And if you just search for Roll Cage TV with the outfit underbar, you'll find me. I'm the only one there. Oh, come on. I don't feel like doing the winch the right way. All right, I'll do the winch the right way. Taking this trip 3 times is a little, oh, I'll attach to that one. That'll get me over there. Gets a little old. This vehicle doesn't get through the crackly ice as well as the Mastodon. The Mastodon gets through the crackly ice without even breaking a sweat. If you do want to contact me ever, I am open to all whispers on Twitch. And again, it's with an underbar in my name, but also you can just search for me without the underbar. You'll find me. Ugh, now what? Oh, okay. Ah, wrong button. The Mastodon 612H would just get through here without any troubles whatsoever. Let's break this thing. I'm going past it. Actually, I'd rather not break it. Oh, great. Well, I did break it. I might need it to drag the thing back. All right. Much easier this way, but I always refuse to go into low gear. Not sure why. Because I don't have to on the other vehicle. I don't take this vehicle out this much. It's a specialty vehicle. This has half ice tires on. I can put mud tires on it, but in this terrain, it's my ice specialty. I find that, at least in my experience, and I don't have a lot of experience, the half ice tires are better than the full chain tires. I say ice, I mean chain tires. Because then when I come to places like this, the off-road tires are better, and the rocks, the ice road tires are better. Are my lights on? No. I'm rocking a new headset during this stream. This is, I think, the third YouTube episode on this stream. And so far I've gotten good feedback that the microphone sounds good. I've had the air conditioner on the whole time. I used to, with my old headset, when I had the air conditioner on, it would, you couldn't really tell it was an air conditioner sound. It just made my voice sound staticky. But now it doesn't sound staticky with the air on. It's been warm here. I live in the Twin Cities, Minnesota, and people think of snow and ice, and they think of Minnesota. In the U.S., that's what they think of. What they don't know is it also gets very hot and humid in the summertime. And we are in the middle of summertime. In fact, if you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, it's going to be out after the 1st of August, but on Twitch, I've got a 12-hour Twitch exclusive mid-season marathon coming up. The midsummer version is the first Saturday in August. I should be advertising it more during my breaks, but I forget. When I'm ready to take a break, in between recordings for YouTube, I'm ready to take a break. I just need to get away from the game for, 2-3 minutes. I don't even think about talking about anything other than where's my Valium. No, don't take Valium, kids. It'll ruin your life. No. Caffeine is my drug of choice. The gamer's drug of choice, am I right? I have been playing video games since there were video games. I know I don't sound like it, but I'm actually an old retired guy. I remember when video games first came to the pinball arcades and bowling alleys. Hit it square so I don't tip. There we go. Okay, this one's going to be tricky. This one is going to be tricky. What am I stuck on? I didn't hit the thing right, and now I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck on a rock. I'm gonna back up. And I'm stuck on a rock good, so I can't back up, which means I'm gonna have to winch. And the only place to winch is gonna be on the wrong side. So let's winch from the back. I feel like I have not been playing this game that long. I have played through. This is the 4th region I've played through now. 4 regions. But I almost feel like a veteran because this game will get you old fast. And as I said, I'm already an old guy, so I don't really need that. Wrong thing. Okay, now I'm probably close enough to reach that other tree. If I can keep from doing bad things on these rocks. Anyone watching this, how bad is Amur compared to Kola Peninsula? Because what I've heard is if you think Kola Peninsula is bad, wait till you see Amur. Some people have claimed that they like Kola Peninsula, and I frankly don't believe them. I think they're just young studs trying to prove their manhood when they say they like this region. I'm an overtired guy. I have nothing to prove anymore. Amur's the show. Okay. Yeah, that was my understanding. Have you gotten through it, Metroplex, or did you skip it? I'm going to try my best. I got the 612H Mastodons. I'm going to try my best to get through it. Nope, you didn't get through it. Okay. That's not a good sign. You were playing on a normal mode game? Okay, let's refuel. If I can dig this thing out, you got the trucks and then you left. Well, that's not exactly 100% playthrough. I have averaged, just to warn people, around 100 episodes per region because I don't just do the task. I try to also collect all the trailers and, you know, take back, sell all the trailers, collect all the cargo, etc. So it's taking me on average about 100 episodes. What episode am I on now? I have to scroll up to see. This is, yeah, like episode 93 or something like that. Yeah. I'm not going to make it through here at 100 episodes. Oh, well. Would I like help with the maps? Not this one, but maybe in the future. I mean, I can look at MapQuest. I did look at MapQuest to find out how to unlock the garage here. I've been trying very hard to play the game blind, but I try to play blind as much as possible. But when you say help with the maps, you just mean information or you mean multiplayer? Because I'm not going to play this multiplayer, except for the one place where I have to play it multiplayer, which is the race thing. Wait, what? Why is that there? I'm not going there. I'm going by the river. No. I'm going this way. Yeah, I appreciate the offer, but this is a single player playthrough. If it turns out that I need help with one of the maps, then I'll keep you in mind. But yeah. But yeah, if information, if I'm in the middle of a stream and I need information, I'll shout it out. Or I'll, during my break, open up MapRunner. In case people don't know, maprunner.info gives you a guide to the maps. And there's also, most people don't know this, it's only in beta, but there's a 3d.maprunner.info. Gives you an actual 3D view of the map that you can scroll around. It's not this view of the map, which is sometimes worthless. It's actually this map rendered in 3D, and so you can tell how difficult slopes are and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as I know, there's no link to it on the MapRunner site. You just have to know the address is 3d.maprunner.com. Probably because they don't want to be sued in case, you know, you wreck your vehicle on it. It's not officially supported. Did I make it? I make it? I think I made it. I think I made it. Okay, so far I made it. Hopefully they'll release it, not just in beta at some point. Or maybe they don't, maybe they're illegally using the assets. Maybe I shouldn't say it too loud. Maybe they don't have license to actually use those assets. I don't know. Okay. I am here. I know it is here. I should be able to fit this on my vehicle. I've got the good American crane. It's starting to get dark. How dark is it? Dark enough I can put it to morning, but morning's dark too here. Yeah, morning was probably darker. Oh well. Hopefully it's light enough people can see it, depending on what device they're watching on. It is on YouTube. It gets compressed for Twitch, and then it gets exported to YouTube and recompressed. So sometimes it can be a little dicey, but I have the brightness set to something that's a compromise between foggy days and night or dusk days. Oh, look at that! I can lift it up now. Oh, thank goodness. Now with the Russian crane, the trick is to get the crane in position first and then use the winch to get it where you want it. But with this American crane, it's stronger and you can just move it around with the crane. The Russian crane, if I try to do this, the crane would just collapse into a puddle. Wrong way. This way. Lessons I have learned from playing the game. I played total with my practice game playthrough and this. I probably played 450 hours, something like that. Well, no, this is the 500 hours now because I'm almost at 400 hours in this playthrough. Little less. Each episode is a little bit less than an hour, so yeah, I really don't have to get this perfect, so I should stop trying to get it perfect. But I'm not going to stop trying to get it perfect because that's not my nature. There we go. And yay! Remove cargo. No, don't do that. Restore crane. Now what? Oh, I didn't back up and turn around the right way. Crap. I think I can get turned around there. Let me get turned around and then decide. Oh, great. I'm going to end up tipping over right here because I didn't back in before I got the thing attached. No, 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 no. I knew it. Oh, no. Come on. Roll. Roll, baby. Roll. Ah, why didn't I back up when I had the chance? Oh. Oh, this was my third trip here. I'm going to have to make another trip. This is why the game is fun. This is why the game is fun. This is why the game is fun. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, and I have to tell my roommate I failed again because of my own stupidity. Nothing? Nothing? If I wiggle the wheels around, will that work? No? Repeatedly hit the handbrake. Crane! I can't operate the crane with the engine off. Remove cargo. That's good. Where is the thing? Oh, it's there. Can I change trucks? No. Okay. Do I think I can get one of the Zixes here? What Zix is on this side? There's a Zix in the garage. Go to the garage. Wrong stick. I'm so upset. I'm laughing. Inside, I'm laughing. Can I get this thing here? I have a feeling not. It's very wide. And it doesn't have ice tires. But one thing it can do is just drive down this water. What kind of bed do I have on? Oh, the big crane. Well, all I have to do is recover the other vehicle. But I can't tow the one. But I could pull it on the crane. Yeah, I recover the other vehicle. Then I can crane the Scout to the other vehicle. And then I can tow them both back. So I will use this with the crane. This is my recovery vehicle. I can't believe I'm taking my fourth trip here. And this is just one of two. See, I call my series Try Hard Gaming for a reason. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Yeah, let's go that way. I think this is the fourth direction I've had to go to. Not go on the road, it's too steep. I can go along here, I'm fine. I don't know if I can cross there, but I know I can do the zigger-zagger. I can actually probably just go across the crackly ice. The see, this is a problem. Getting through those trees is going to be more difficult with this vehicle. I am going to just go to here and then see if I think I can go straight down that water, because I think I can. Because the water is actually not that steep, not that deep there, I think. Well, are we all ready for a 5th trip when this fails? I know I am. I can't believe I made such a rookie mistake without back up, without looking to see. Is there a place I can back up down here once I get the vehicle? And there probably was. I probably just misplayed it, tried to back up in the wrong spot. In case you're wondering, this is my 3rd hour of the stream, and for the last 2.5 hours I've been streaming, I've been trying to get this one vehicle out of here. Oh, for goodness sake. Now see how much easier this thing is to drive in the snow and muck? It does not take the ice very well, which is why I think I'm going to take the water if I can. It takes the crackly ice great, because the crackly ice is really just mud. On this map, anyway. But, see, this is like nothing for this vehicle. Yeah, of course I say that. Well, I didn't clutch kick. Get it in the right gear. Now I could lift that up on one of these vehicles. But I would have to do it with the Russian crane. Either bring 2 vehicles and use this big crane, or use the Russian crane to lift it up. And there is a secret for lifting it up with the Russian crane, which I actually have shown off on my YouTube channel. There's a bonus video somewhere. I think if you search in my channel for Russian crane, you'll be able to find the video. It's not in any of my playlists. The game is so deep, even though I have a lot fewer hours than a lot of people have in the game. The game is so deep that even people that have hardly played the game can discover things that other people haven't found, even though they played 2,000 hours in the game. I've shouted out Wesley on Wheels many times. He's got hundreds and hundreds, thousands of hours into the game, and when I was watching him play, he was complaining about the Russian crane. Actually, something else that people don't know. If you go into settings, steering mode, I'm playing with a controller, but I have it set to steering wheel. It's the very top option there. If you look at the very last part of the last sentence, it tells you that if you play it with a controller, this mode is used, it will auto-center. It's a steering wheel. Steering input is applied directly. Intended to use with a steering wheel, it will cause automatic wheel centering if this mode is used with a controller. Well, guess what? Automatic wheel centering is very useful with a controller, because that's how all other driving games are played with a controller. So don't believe them when they say, when you set it to controller, set it to wheel. It'll be much easier. That was something Russell didn't know that I taught him. he also complained about the Russian crane, and so I taught him a secret for using the Russian crane, that you don't try to use the crane to lift things. You put the crane over where you want it to go, and then you just use the winch to lift everything. And the winch can actually lift things that the crane can't. Very useful trick to know. So yes, I'm proud that even though I'm pretty much a beginner, you can, even if you're a beginner, you can still teach old hands new things because the game is so deep. One of the reasons I love the game so much. And I do love this game. It's probably my favorite game that I play currently, at least. I mean, when I got my first video game console, which was Magnavox Odyssey 2, basically a Pong game, but the original patents belong to Magnavox. I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. That was my favorite game at the time, of course. It was the only video game that was available at the time. Then I upgraded to an Atari video game system when it first came out. You know you're an old hand if you call it an Atari video game system, because it wasn't called the 2600 initially. It was just called Atari Video Game System. And then what? Oh, I bought an Atari 400 computer to play video games, and then I had a Atari 800 computer, then I had a Commodore 128. I think after I got that, I got an Atari 1200. Didn't really play with that. And then, now, can I go in this water? I think the water's too deep here. But I know there's a place to cross later on, so I'm going to cross there. Over here I might be able to cross. Yeah, I can see the rocks here. Because this is cargo I need to pick up. So then after that, I got a Commodore Amiga. I switched from Ataris because Atari ST wasn't as good as the Amiga. And that was my first computer, and then I ended up getting a PC, and that's when I started PC gaming and stopped playing on the consoles for a long time. And I was a dedicated PC gamer until my gaming PC a few years back, you know, I don't know, my 10th PC in the row or something. It blew up, like overheated, and took everything out with it. And I decided, you know, by that time I was getting too old, already in my late 50s or something, and I had had enough. I had enough of PC gaming, because every year you got to upgrade something. You got to upgrade your CPU, and then you got to upgrade your motherboard, and then you got to upgrade your GPU. And if you upgrade your GPU, well, you can be assured you got to upgrade your... Do I go that way or do I go this way? I think this way is better. And if you upgrade your CPU, you got to upgrade your power supply. And so, like, every year it's something, right? Every year it's something. And not only is it expensive, it's also time consuming. I don't have the energy to open the case up every year and fiddle with it. So that was when I got my first console. And I've been a dedicated console player ever since. So people have played, I've played games on console, I play on the Xbox, although PlayStation, I love me some PlayStation players as well. Like I said, Wezzel, he plays on PlayStation. These days, most games are available on both. I've even seen some, you know, Microsoft intellectual property available on PlayStation and Sony intellectual property available on Xbox. And now, wait, how did I go the last time? Up there? And any kind of AA, AAA, even single A title, if it's not a if it's not a counterweight here, folks. If it's not like a independent game, it's going to be available on PC and consoles at the same time. Clench horn. Love me some counterweight trickery for this vehicle. Oh, you know, there's just enough snow I can get up this slope. I couldn't get up. I know there's another slope I can't get up with this vehicle because it doesn't have ice tires. But this slope isn't quite as slick, and has just enough snow and stuff I can, yeah, so cars, as soon as I say that, now I'm not going to be able to get up it. Okay, there we go. The slope isn't quite as, what am I trying to say? I can't concentrate now. The slope isn't quite as steep is what I was trying to say. Activate anchors. I should have stopped, get fuel. Oh well. I could have probably just winched it, but I want to lift it up, not just over if I can. Come on, baby. Yay! Now, can I get it turned around the right way so this doesn't happen to me again? Hopefully. I did not do this the most efficient way. Not sure I left myself enough room to do this, but oh, wrong way. This way. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Okay, now what do I do with this vehicle? I'm gonna back it up. Back it up down the slope. And then maybe I'll tow them both together until this thing tips over. But if it tips over, I'll have the other vehicle to tip it back over. Okay, bring this down to the river. Because this thing can drive on the river. I'm kind of pushing it. Got rocks in front of me, rocks behind me, cannons to the left, cannons to the right. Okay, I will stop there. I'm not going to get the thing delivered. But I will get this thing loaded. And down by the other vehicle. Oh, and it's all upside down now, of course. Stop. Don't go too far. These anchors even going to reach? Yeah, like that's going to help. That thing is going to come sliding right down the hill. Come on, flip over. There you go. You got it, baby. You got it. Push it out a little more. Lift. I think that's as high as I can lift it. Over on the side. Lift. There we go. Had to collapse the crane to get it to lift. All right. Let's try this again. That's my mirror. Not as good as I thought. And once I get this on here and attached, I'll get it down to the river, and then that's going to be time for me to take another break. Whoa, too far, too far. Stop swaying, stop swaying. Lower the winch. All right, that'll do. All right, here we go. Back on the road again. Slowly, this downhill. Careful. And I know if I tip now, I'll be fine. If I tip now, I'll be fine. I've got a safety car. Man, I love this game. Making 4 trips to the same place to get the same car. That's what this game is about, baby. Ice tires. Okay, am I gonna back this up without tipping it? I'm on that rock. Okay, that is good enough. All right. I'm at about 50 minutes. I think this is a good place to end the episode. Let me switch to the other truck. because I can do a more cinematic view from this truck, right? Yeah, there we go. This is a good place to end the episode for YouTube. On Twitch, though, I'm just going to take a break. I should mention that before I say end the episode. People think I'm leaving the stream. I'm not leaving. Don't go anywhere. If you're on Twitch, live or the VOD, I'm still here. Or watching the highlights. Highlights are available on Twitch for... VODs are available for 2 months. Highlights are available for 8 weeks. YouTube videos are available in perpetuity until after the our AI robotic overlords take over YouTube. And then, because half of the YouTube videos are AI made, they'll keep it up forever. They may just purge all the humans. Who knows? Anyway, so for those of you on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to take a short break. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. 1800 hours in the UK and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Your local times around the world may vary. Either way, Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.